You disregard my people. I care about myself and others. I'll rise up, hoping not to step on anyone's toes. Kanye, where to begin? That person is gone from the US, now a ghost. Like an absent magician who returned to a place other than LA or New York. No, he's having fun in Tokyo, Japan, across the ocean. Yes, Kanye, naturally his wife Bianca Sensori is there. The two got lost among dazzling lights and endless ramen bowls. There was some cultural richness, but little. This McDonald's visit was quick. To be hot and make eye contact hurt. Gravel Boy knew, then requested her phone number, another advance. Hi there, you have nice hair. How are things? Looks like we dyed again. Was it chopped today? I dyed it tonight after cutting it 30 weeks ago. Its color, it appears white. But initially, right now, what now? It was there initially. You're S? My name is New, thanks. Nice to meet you. You from LA? Yes, that's okay. I moved here recently. Where are you from? Chi-town? Good job. Yes, your eyes met mine. Hey, yes, you simply looking? Yes. Kanye walks to McDonald's for fries while we hear rumors about what transpired. They were easy to find too. Bianca's attire was silver spray painted second skin, so little was left to the imagination. Kanye kept cool in loose slacks and a green jacket. He seems to relish his I'm just here for the ride attitude. Wearing tight, sparkly leggings and a green blazer to a Tokyo McDonald's doesn't suggest we're laying low, does it? But hold on. Why Japan? Why now? What is he fleeing? Put some things together. Even a leaked list of Diddy's legal troubles is public. Guess who is mentioned in the background as being on those tapes? Yes, Kanye. The man sheltering in Japan may be the most renowned storm victim. No one spoke in black church. I'd expect all pastors to attend. You can't sing religiously. You said, fuck that jerk, nobody responded. Due to TD, Pete and Jakes are there. Come on, Cat. The only guy here who was honest, humble, a man of God, and didn't take the L's. You wonder if he disappeared for a cause other than avoiding American news. He may have been impatient to see what happened. Was it wise or regrettable? You decide. Just the. Those are my toes, my feet. My choice sleep. Not doing it. That right? Sir, I won't say. I won't so finish. Oh, hands? Absolutely not. That's okay. Many thanks. Remember Kim too. Is the time a coincidence? Perhaps not. You may need those tapes to conclude your divorce. It's well known that their lives don't match and that Kanye's outbursts are contentious. Someone ran for president without being asked. Who says there wasn't more going on behind closed doors. More that would make any Kardashian worth her salt flee to the hills or the nearest luxury SUV. Kanye has been hanging out with Diddy, which isn't a good look given Diddy is having a bad time. The wild gatherings made the Roman Empire look like a Puritan holiday party. There were reports of dubious agreements during these occasions. Dark dealings in baby oil might sink a community. Kanye may have been intrigued and frightened by that scene. Now, he distances himself from everything as if to say, hey, I wasn't really a part of this, but Japan is more than a holiday location. Almost too planned. Kanye's been rushing about Tokyo as if to escape. From what? From Bianca's wacky clothes? From American rumors? From elsewhere? Tokyo doesn't appear like a vacation, therefore Kanye may be leaving something in the US. It appears to be a getaway. Truthfully, Japan isn't a decent hiding location. It's bright and busy. West makes it impossible to hide. The crazy thing? They cannot intimidate or misuse your power. They place you in groups by keeping you down. See what I mean? They can't control me. They rule Shaq, Charles Barkley, LeBron James, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Man, not you. But they can't beat me. I won't name it. It's up, not you. See what I mean? For a moment, I love you a fair trick. I thought your reading was harsh, you know. I won't tolerate abuse, discuss that by phone. The irony is another matter. Diddy is fighting claims to save his business in the US, while Kanye eats Big Macs and drinks green tea. Diddy may be worried by Kanye's silence. He may have expected his friend to comfort him or distract him. Not even Kane wants to help. He's making himself utterly unavailable, as if he understands what's heading your way is better witnessed from afar. Bianca appears to be enjoying herself. Silver spandex, baby blue Halloween outfit, and lace nipple covers during an art studio party. She seems to be enjoying the attention, suggesting she doesn't understand or care. Who knows Kanye's current flings? They're usually odd, daring, and offbeat. But you have to wonder if she knows the whole story or if Kanye is hiding it. However, Kanye may desire that. He hangs out with his almost too glamorous wife in Tokyo's lights while the US media tries to fit 100 contradictory puzzle parts. Kanye controls the story by not telling it. He did it previously. People thought they understood him until he vanished. Kanye is missing while Diddy's falsehoods surface. Or at least know where he will answer directly. What does Kanye want next? His stay in Japan will be long. Maybe even become a secret artist who only appears at art galleries and then disappears into Tokyo's night like a lonely foreigner. The artist who turned his back on America when things got too complicated and preferred to become lost in translation, drinking green tea and composing beats while the rest of us read the news, became famous. Is he planning something greater where the world pays more attention since he's gone? What? No, you're not. You will. You'll learn. My query was cut. Hold on. Don't know. Please answer my question first. You can't tell me what to ask. You acknowledge me as the reporter. Answering my question is optional. Absolutely not. Please answer my question. No, I'm interviewing you. You can't talk to me. I'm interviewing. Kanye has always embraced the turmoil of his unpredictability, outbursts, and behavior. None of them have simplified his multifaceted personality. Kanye appears to be regressing. They observe the pandemonium rather than causing it. Diddy's fall, leaked tapes, parties, and cases are unfolding in the US. Kanye avoids the spotlight or keeps his hands clean. He appears to be watching it on TV in a tiny Tokyo apartment, shaking his head as if to say, "Thank goodness that's not me this time. The more pressing concern is Bianca's role." Her presence is constant with Kanye. She seems to desire the spotlight while Kanye fades. Is she blocking? Are you ready to think Kanye is living his best life without consequences? Is she just a passenger and unaware of what's happening? It's impossible to say, which may be the point. Kanye has always blurred smart and insane, art and show, and public and private. Bianca could be another hazy line, another unfit item. The plot alters depending on Kanye's position, which I find interesting. In Japan, he's almost the reverse of the person who always has something to say, or the person who starts arguments. He's a calm observer who seems more concerned with his own thoughts than the situation back home. This Kanye who is regressing is almost more intriguing because you wonder what he plans. He's never sat still, and now his stillness seems intentional, like he's waiting for the appropriate time. Does Diddy understand? It raises the question of his loneliness. Even though he calls Kanye his friend, he's nowhere to be found while trying to keep his name clean. Diddy needs a friend. The tapes, accusations, and parties are getting worse. Kanye has never been consistent. Not many expect him to, and it may explain his absence. He may also know something we don't. This will finish somehow. He's deliberated and chosen to stay far away. He shoved her into a corner and swore at her with his hand up. Red awoke to shouting at Cassie's house late at night. He's in the living room, she's outside. He told her, "B, there you are, emotional singing." I thought, oh, he's talking to me. I felt like I was in his monster's presence. Not sure whether you know his voice. Kanye may also be indifferent. He always liked his own world, art, and thoughts. He may not consider Diddy's fall his issue. Kanye West lives a life of odd wardrobe choices, unknown musical ventures, and the drive to remain ahead of the pack. Maybe Japan is Kanye West's next chapter, a chance to rewrite it away from American celebrity culture's mayhem. How will the future be? Does Kanye return to America and make new music that references everything without actually saying it? Stay in Japan and become an even rarer star who is more mythical than real? Does Kanye do anything unexpected that we can't predict? Possibly, but it will be intriguing. Yeezy knows what he's doing. He always did that. He plans every step, whether to generate problems or avoid it. Each decision has a purpose. The current aim is to hide in Japan as far from the drama as possible as the world attempts to understand. That might have been his best move. Kanye lives his life without interference as everyone else talks about Diddy, the tapes, litigation, and scandals. Kind of pretty. Kanye, who generally starts fights, watched from the sidelines. You may notice a new Kanye, someone who has learned from their failures and knows that sometimes not playing the game is better. Perhaps this is simply another chapter in Kanye West's always changing saga of shocks and keeping everyone guessing. Kanye appears content to be in Japan, away from the prying American media and doing work without the constant attention that has built his career. That might be what he needs, a break from hardship, a chance to start anew and decide, because Kanye constantly offers something new. New things usually make you reconsider your beliefs. The world awaits the next incident, news article, or big reveal. In Tokyo, Kanye lives his own way. That may be the truth. Kanye West is again doing what he wants, how he wants. Not leaked tapes, legal suits, scandals, or disruption. That's what makes him one of pop culture's most intriguing figures. Yeezy and Sean Diddy. The names seem mythical in music, not just rappers. They're names, they're messy. A scandal and pricey materials. This new tale, very juicy. The topic is leaked names, international escapes, and as many conspiracy theories as a tinfoil hat can hold. Ye, formerly Kanye West, has had many scandals. His public image seems to be on a list of things to damage. Remember the 2009 VMAs? He sneaked onstage to say Beyoncé should have received the award. That was just the beginning. After that, he dropped that enormous bomb in 2018. People chose slavery. Who claims that? Kanye does. He did it on TMZ, where problems spread. Kanye will be rebuked and dig himself deeper with every statement. However, his political dance with Trump has sparked more controversy than I'm going to let you finish or slavery. You stoked a dumpster fire with your red MAGA hat. Public figure. People were confused, angry, and alone. Kanye, however, smiled and posed like a Disneyland kid in the Oval Office. Naturally, we can't forget anti-Semitic remarks. Because Kanye always beats himself. Adidas and Balenciaga dropped him in 2022 after he added anti-Semitism. In difficulties, who needs friends? 2024 was different. Kanye may have gotten into serious legal trouble. Lauren Pisciata, his former assistant, has accused him of assault and sexual harassment. Kanye allegedly got her inebriated in a studio session with Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy keeps popping up, and everything is unorganized like a hidden society's messaging board. Talking about Diddy shouldn't make him sound like the good guy in this buddy movie gone wrong. He writes songs and has made illegal and legal power moves. Someone who's been around the block and back has been called the puppeteer behind more strings than anyone wants to count. The rumors suggest Diddy is hot. Links to Illuminati? Check. Music industry boss who oversees singers in the background? Check again. His name is on half the music industry's key. He enjoys his secret schemes too. These lists reportedly make Kanye book a one-way flight when it gets too heated. Diddy is said to criticize practically everyone. Dirty blackmail. That keeps you powerful, right? Money and record sales aren't everything. Whoever has more power wins. Diddy seems to have many ways to obtain what he wants. Let's discuss the latest controversy. Kanye disappeared recently. He was in the US generating news 1 minute and in Japan attempting to find serenity amid the pandemonium the next, or they may be avoiding warrants. Kanye always liked secrets, so who knows? However, the time seems odd, no? The Diddy source list doesn't look good for Kanye. Claims of drug-filled studio meetings and unethical commercial transactions are included. Kanye disappears, traveling continents like a fugitive. Conspiracy theorists will love this. He going somewhere? Could the Illuminati be near? Does Kanye just run away to lick his wounds and wait for the next great thing? Smart Kanye lets a narrative get out of hand to manage it. Break when things get rough. Let others speculate about him. This keeps him in the news. No matter how horrible it keeps his name in the press. Strangely brilliant. Give people enough to ponder about and they'll guess the rest. Diddy has cleaned up his mess. The leak blames more than Kanye. That makes Diddy want to go. Drugs, partying, and shadiness abounded. Diddy doesn't sit quietly while others talk. Instead of rejecting, avoiding, or giving up, he's settled out of court. Someone who knows how to handle problems does this. Relax, keep your money flowing, and pay your lawyers. Diddy has denied everything, but he's not just defending himself. He wants everyone to know he's in command. Cases disclose secrets and claims. Snags in the way. Diddy is playing the long game and telling everyone who's in control, not just staying alive. Many want to know about Kanye's Japan trip. Is he fleeing or starting over? Kanye is real. The answer is probably both. He's running away from the commotion and giving the impression of a genius being misinterpreted. He's too honest and authentic for business. People trust his story after years of telling it. That matters. Kanye plays victim well. He disappears to let the reporters do their worst, then returns and says, "See, they were after me, it's dishonest but smart." People talk about him more when he's gone, and he's still important. Kanye and Diddy use leaked lists, outrageous claims, and international retreats to stay in the spotlight. They know being silent is worse than being discussed. They are business people, artists, and media experts. They've made the game an art form twisted, weird, but beautiful. Diddy is hiding his secrets while Kanye is in Japan acting like he has no secrets. The stories they tell keep people interested. We always think there's more going on that they're not telling us. The drama is too much to stomach, but people can't stop watching. We shouldn't kid ourselves. Kanye has run before in rough times. No many hip-hop stars discovered how fantastic life is outside the US when things went wrong. Some of the best hip-hop musicians have left the country or wish to disappear due to legal issues, ridiculous claims, and you've got to be kidding me stories. Kanye is joining the list. Start with other famous exits. Kanye's escape may create headlines. He's not special. Hip-hop's runaway club includes Shine, Praz, and Slick Rick. As for Kanye, sometimes the only way to avoid being caught is to disappear like Houdini. Leaving isn't easy. Not when you're a Grammy-winning superstar who's polarizing and utilizes all caps. Jamal Shine Barrow had much to do. Destin was a Puff Daddy employee for excelling. The 1999 nightclub incident was legendary. Shine was imprisoned for 10 years after shots were fired, and people were harmed. There was no party to welcome him home after his 2009 release. Due to US immigration, he was sent directly to Belize, his birthplace. America said, "See you, I wouldn't want to be you Shine's US." Career ended instantly. Had international issues? You thought the Fugees broke up ended things? No, Praz selected international money laundering crimes. The campaign donations, secret deals, and foreign money made it resemble a bad Netflix political movie. After the FBI started investigating, Praz stopped planned US vacations. Slick Rick, the first entertainer, had his downs. Rick, a British citizen, was returning home after serving time for attempted murder in the early 1990s. America told him they didn't want him right away. Although deportation took years, Slick Rick didn't give up. He was pardoned in 2008 after many hurdles. Pay notice, Kanye, Rick fought for it. After touring Europe, MF Doom was banned from returning to the US in 2010. Since childhood, he lived in the US. However, the customs officer slammed the door in his face. He moved to the UK, far from his underground supporters. Doom seems unconcerned. He handled anything, which Kanye hopes he could do now. Hi 21 Savage. Who could forget the moment we discovered he was from Britain, not Atlanta? ICE arrested him in 2019 for overstaying his visa, and T became a trend online. Trumpets and Savage's odd birthplace. Kanye may think he's the only one with international controversy, but 21 Savage was the first and pulled off a surprising conclusion. We'll revisit Kanye. The man has a history of not understanding when to quit, and he appears to have fled town rather than face the consequences. Kanye has done something straight out of the I'm out to here playbook to dodge legal trouble, bad headlines, or the turmoil he produced. He may be drinking wine in Europe. He may be hiding in Japan behind costly specs. One thing is certain: he exists. Hip-hop musicians have fled before and will again. Kanye's run is a classic example of a rapper getting into problems legally. What's different? Kanye seems to be fleeing like a spoiled kid who takes his ball and runs home when things go wrong. Yes, much is at risk: list leaks, court cases, and media frenzy. Kanye sees it as another aspect of his never-ending hunt for drama. What are you doing? We're uncertain. He may be trying to evade charges, get bored of the cameras, or perform the ultimate branding by leaving and returning with a wacky notion, perhaps about space or something equally stupid. Kanye's not quiet. Whatever he's doing, he's presumably planning his next big reappearance, which will startle us again. This is the catch. He hasn't disappeared in a way that will be missed. Kanye's huge getaway feels like he's fleeing a problem he built and leaving others to clean up. This differs between MF Doom's peaceful exile and Shine's forced exit. This latest stunt may be the last straw for his followers who have endured his blunders. Kanye is doing his thing somewhere. The rest of us, we're watching, waiting, and speculating. We realize he hasn't done anything in a while. He'll return. When he returns, it will be noisy, wild, and messy. That suits him. Is Kanye happy in Tokyo or waiting to return to chaos? You think? Is this escape brilliant or another scandal of his? Submit your thoughts below. Please like and follow for more.